All right, Shalom. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honors to my apostle, elders, a great millstone of well, peace and citation, all the Akim pushing His truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, Shalom. This is your brother Tazma the Bar, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And before we get started, this is a fair use. I'm not using this this video for any monetary gain. I'm using this for only educational purposes only. I'm not using this video for any monetary gain. I'm using this for educational purposes only under the Copyright Disclaimer Act of Section 107, Act 1976, fair use. I'm using this video for educational purposes only. I'm not using this to make any monetary money or anything as far as medical. I'm only using this for educational purposes only. And this is under the fair use disclaimer of Section 107, the Act of 1976. And I say this so I won't get a copyright strike. And through the spirit, hey, I just want to go in on what you've been seeing lately, as far as been going on throughout this. Soon as 2025 hit, you've been seeing a lot of shit been going down, man. We have been hearing about different sleeper cells in different cities. What happened last night in New Orleans? You got this attack that took place in New Orleans. As far as the driver, they killed about 10 people, injured 30. Then you got the Tesla truck that blew up in front of the Trump Hotel. So you got a lot of things that's taking place throughout here in Babylon the Great, man. So we're going to jump into it. I'm going to get up on this page and just let this guy speak on various things that's taking place, man. Even here, what you see here off the Nobel Peace Center, the Doomsday Clock. And I'm going to read this real quick before we jump into it. It says on January 28th, the Doomsday Clock will be set for the 2025. Doomsday Clock is metaphor for how close humanity is to self-annihilation. And that's just basically Esau, Edom destroying himself, man. These so-called Edomites, they're going to destroy themselves. And we're living in the last reign of the Edomites, man. This is the last reign of Esau, Edom, so-called white man. You're seeing the fall of his kingdom. And this is when the Lord's going to return, when through World War III and the fall of the society, man. And it says, and serves as a call to action to find solutions to a world most urgent man-made essential threats in order to move the hand of the clock away from midnight. It says the Doomsday Clock is considered risk in three main areas. Nuclear risk, man, that's biblical. That is biblical. It says climate change. Guess what? That's biblical as well, man. Earthquakes in diverse places, all these different tornadoes and things like that. Hey, you're seeing this, man. Climate change. You're seeing the beasts changing their habitat. That's in the scriptures, man. And it says in destructively technologies, man. And that's what the rise of the MOTB system, man. The rise of the MOBT system, which is the beast system, which is gradually setting up. This is why you see all these different things taking place on the first day of 2025, man. You see all these different sleeper cells being activated, and a lot of shit is popping off. Why? Because they're trying to set up this beast system, which is what police state. This is why it's called order out of chaos. So they have to create the chaos so they can usher in the order, man. This is part of the Illuminati's plan to collapse the society as a whole, man. And it's gradually being made manifest right before your eyes, man. This is happening right before your eyes. This is why the men of the Lord, we're on the highways and hedges warning you week in and week out of the up and coming, the collapse of the society, which is the plagues that's written in the scriptures, man. And we can clearly see it. If you're in the spirit, you can clearly see this place is done. It says the time is set for January every year by the bulletin of the Atomic Science Security Board, the SASB, and constellation of a board of sponsors, which include 9 noble, liberties in January 2024. And that's at the end of the day, they're basically saying they're trying to reset the clock from going to midnight. But at the end of the day, we know they're going to push it forward because we can clearly see World War III is on the table. You got the threat with China's basically made their threat of the year, telling that Taiwan will be part of China, and it's nothing that nobody can do about it. So they're letting you know that, hey, that's going to bring in tension from the United States, man, and its allies, which is going to usher in more tension for World War III, man. So we're clearing in the time where the Lord is visiting Babylon the Great, man, of this so-called new year of Esau, Edom, man. his new year is popping off the page, man. That's why he's having to hurry and push these agendas forward, because he knows his time is short, man. And let's grab one more article. And this is basically getting in as far as the closing of stores. It says the U.S. store closing up 69% in 2024 amid big locks, CVS, Family Dollar cuts. It's Dollar Tree. So you're seeing the fall of this man's system as far as these stores, all these places going to lead to people without jobs, which is going to lead to anarchy. Why we say anarchy? Because people ain't going to be able to feed their loved ones. Let's jump down to the stores. It said the chains are most closures in 2024, according to core sites. It says Family Dollar 718, CVS 586, and it says, bear with me, it says Big Lots 580, Cons 553, Route 21 543, 7-Eleven 492, Rite Aid 408, 99-cent only stores 371, America Freight 353, Walgreens 259. So this is going to be a lot of job loss throughout Babylon the Great, man. A lot of people going to be without jobs. A lot of people ain't going to be able to get their medicine. A lot of various towns that don't have a lot of, as far as gas stations, going to be running low. So you're gradually seeing this, man, collapse in this society, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. And we've been warning you and foretelling you that these prophecies are starting to jump off the page, man. You're seeing the fall of this man's society as a whole, man. As a whole, all these various things is taking place through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah. And we've been telling you, man, you're hearing wars, rumors of wars, the MOTB, the sedition amongst men, civil unrest. You're seeing all these things being laid out before you. And this is just the start of 2025, man. That's why we can clearly see that this shit is on its way out, man. Something epic and something big is coming, where there's going to be something major event that's going to tear this damn tear a hole in this place, man. I want to grab this real quick.
Southeast will be plunged into negative.
And this is basically going on this polar vortex that's going to be coming throughout the United States and various places that's really going to bring in a massive cold front. That's going to really be probably a dark winter, as your boy Creepy Joe said, man. So we're not ignorant of Satan devices, man. Real quick. Let me see. This is, bear with me, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But in the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. If you're in the spirit, if you're occupying yourself in these prophecies, meditating on the scriptures day and night, you have no need that I write unto you, meaning you have no need that I warn you and foretell you these times are coming in. Because as the scriptures say, Putin, man, foreseeth the evil. Evil times are ahead, man. Evil times, man. As you get in Ezekiel, the 7th chapter, evil goes back to bad times. Bad times are ahead of us, man. The scriptures say, Putin, man, foreseeth the evil and hide himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. And you 2/3 Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you have not put off Babylon the Great. So when this shit really collapsed and really hit the fan, you're going to be caught up out here. And we say that because you have no covering. You're not going to have no covering when this shit hit the fan. You're putting your trust in Esau Edom when he's the one that's collapsing this society. He's setting up the snares and traps to get you to submit to his new beast system that he's about to implement, man. This police state, this technocracy, this credit system, this social credit system that he's about to usher in. And that's why he's ushering with order out of chaos. He's creating all types of scenarios of chaos all around the board, which that's why you're seeing all these things happening. So when it shit hit the fan, you'll submit to this beast system, man. And it says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. And hey, this is all these various things is showing you the return of the Lord. This crazy weather pattern, earthquakes in diverse places, the rise of the MOTB system, wars and rumors of wars, sedition amongst men, the collapse of this society, as far as the petrodollar and all these various businesses. That's the turn. That's the showing you that the Lord is coming, man. And this is him coming as a thief in the night. You people not paying attention. You nigga Latino Native Americans, you putting the Lord off, man. The Lord should have went off from day to day. Because you know not when the hour of the Lord cometh, man. He comes a thief in the night. And he's catching you niggas off guard, man, because you're not paying attention. You worrying about Diddy and these damn celebrities and all this other entertainment bullshit that has nothing to do with your salvation. So when this shit really hit the fan, you're going to be caught up out here, man. It says, for yourself knows perfectly that the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night. But when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as shall fell upon a woman with a child, and they should not escape. And that's what you're seeing, man. They've been saying peace and safety, everything good. They let you take the pamper off your face a couple years ago. You can go back outside into the ball games and everything's good now. And then have more exposure of this devil's been coming out. More exposure on them JABs and you people took them juices, man. More exposure on these celebrities and these elites, what they've been doing for us concerning children. More exposure on this music industry and Hollywood and everything for our society as a whole, man. And just exposing Esau, even the so-called white man as a whole, as being the wicked. And you 2/3 niggas, you ain't been paying attention. You just letting that shit just go, sweeping it up under the rug, man. But the Lord consider it, man. The Lord said he's angry with the wicked every day. And so guess what, man? When this shit hit the fan, you're going to be caught off guard, man. It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. The men of the Lord are paying attention. We're not in darkness, man. We have the eyesight. We have the light, man. As the scripture says in John 3:19, man, this is the condemnation that light has come to the world, but men love darkness rather than light. And the light represents Yahweh Shai, man. The eyesight or the see what's going on in this wicked ass society, man. Because as the scriptures say, gross darkness of earth, gross darkness of people. Isaiah 16:2. We can see through the bullshit. We see the symbolism. We see the wickedness. We see all the different characteristics of these people having demons on them, man. We see that, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Al Shai, through the Holy Spirit, man. We see that what's going on, man. Because the Lord got the spirit on us to have the spirit of discernment, man. That's why the scriptures say what? The spiritual man judge of all things, but he cannot be judged of himself, roughly paraphrasing. You can't judge us because you natural men. You judging off the flesh. We judging off the spirit. We see that this society is on its way out, man. But you 2/3 niggas, you in gross darkness. You don't see what the hell's going on, man. And it says, ye are all the children of the light, ye children of the day. We are not of the night or of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's why we're not sleeping. We're constantly standing upon our watchtower day and night, as you go in Isaiah 62:6. The watchmen are constantly pushing out videos and warning the sheep, warning you of these various things that's taking place around the war. Far as World War III, political with the dollar, far as all this high tension, the sedition amongst men, these sleeper cells. We've been telling you, when they open that border up, best believe they're gonna usher in some serious shit. We've been telling you before Trump get in office, best believe Esau gonna do some shit to shake this shit up. But what you niggas do, you wanted to go out, you wanted to party, you wanted to bullshit, you didn't consider it, man. So when this shit really hit the fan, hey, you have no cloak for your sin. John 15:22, man. You ain't gonna have no cloak for your sin. You gonna have no covering. Cause you put your trust in this devil, man. You put your trust in Pharaoh, man. That's why the Lord said what? Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help. That's you 2/3 niggas. You putting your trust in this devil, and this devil can't save himself, man. He know he done. But it's you 2/3 niggas that's upholding the society and putting your trust in the falling and the sinking ship, man. And this is why the Lord is going to destroy y'all ass, man.
Temperatures for wind chill. Asheville area is looking to get 10 inches of snow, as low as 4, but up to 10. But any amount of snow is going to be pretty considerable. And we are not going to see temperatures for over 25 degrees for over 48 hours, and as low as 14, maybe lower. And that is the day the FEMA vouchers expire. So are we really going to boot out 5,000 people into truly fatal cold? It blows my mind. Is anybody at FEMA even looking at the correlation between the weather in 2 weeks and this release of 5,000 people onto the street? I doubt it. So you need to get prepared for this. Make sure you have a source of heat that is not electric. You're going to struggle to keep RVs above freezing. Lots of blankets, sleeping bags. You are probably going to have power grid issues. This is hitting all the way down to Atlanta. This will put a strain on our power grid in the southeast like we have not seen in a very, very long time. You will likely see blackouts.
And they've been telling you that this power grid in America is very vulnerable and weak, man. They've been saying it, man. And what did Creepy Joe say? A dark winter. He said that a couple of years ago. And we've been telling you, hey, look up what dark winter is, man. That's a damn drill they done some years ago. They done that drill before the 9//1/1. They done that drill before that, man, years ago. You best believe Esau Edom, he does a diligent search, man. He doesn't do them J-Ham drills and all these different blackout drills for no black sky. That's a blackout drill. Dark winter, that's a drill. When they say them cold words amongst each other, that's the drills, man, that they done. So they can, when they do this shit, when they hit you with these different scenarios, they already got different troops and stuff on different things set for the scenarios where they can go ahead and implement different actions, man.
Gasoline for your generator, wrap your pipes, and keep your house warm going into this. Also, please share this and go knock on your neighbor's door if you're in the area. Make sure they're aware this is happening. Knock on your neighbor's door if you're in the area. Make sure they're aware this is happening.
But that's what's going down, man. So let's play a little bit of this video real quick. Like I said, this is fair use. I'm not using this for any monetary gain. I'm using this for educational purposes only under the Act of 1976, Section 107, fair use. And he's going to go into the various things that's been going on through Babylon the Great, far as what happened in Houston, as far as the Cybertruck, what happened in New Orleans, and what's going on in Vegas, man. So it's a lot of shit that's been going on. Then the day one of your so-called...
Today is January the 1st, 2025, and we have developing news and confirmation on what is now being confirmed as attacks around the nation, as we have additional confirmation coming out with the attack that unfolded in New Orleans that is now tied to Houston. And we had FBI warnings coming out in Houston regarding certain things that could potentially be unfolding in the city of Houston. Arrests have now been made. I'm going to share with you the video footage. In addition to that, trying to see if that is tied to what happened in Las Vegas, as there was a Cybertruck explosion in front of the Trump Tower in Las Vegas. Now we have received confirmation that was an attack. It was not a battery that just exploded. This was a detonation, we're hearing, with a detonation device, gasoline, fireworks, an assortment of different things. This was an actual attack. Now, at this moment, we're also hearing there is a hostage situation taking place in the streets of Las Vegas right now as well. And also, we are hearing in the last 24 hours, it's being reported that the largest cache of homemade explosive devices, over 150 were found in a home in Virginia as well. And so there is a lot going on. We're hearing confirmation that right now it appears that the warnings that we have received for years now from the FBI about sleeper cell attacks, they are waking up, and attacks are taking place right now, January 1st, 2025, here on U.S. soil. And the question is raised, is there more to come? In fact, I'm going to be sharing with you some video footage that has just come out, as a reporter has come out and said, are we safe in the coming days or tonight? Are there going to be more attacks? And you're going to be seeing the footage as it says, I just can't answer that. I can, but I won't answer that question right now, as it appears that cities around the nation are under the threat of attacks, and there are bombs basically all over the nation.
And now, so you guess what? What's taking place? You're living in the beginning of sorrows, man. The beginning of sorrows. We've been telling you, you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, this is the beginning of sorrows. This devil is about to start doing things, man. You've been putting your trust in him. You feeling like he can save you from what's to come, and he can't save himself. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. And that's what's coming to the shores of America, man. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, man. Hey, they let out a lot of sleeper cells through them borders, man. And it's only going to get worse, man, Lord willing, because we can clearly see that this society, they have to reset this shit, because the debt is too much. It's just too many people in America. They have all these different agriculture problems with the Esau Edom set up. So this shit is it's waiting for the rapid decline. It says the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine, great death, and the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, and the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And that's what you're seeing, man. The beginning of evils. Evils go back to bad times, man. Great famine, great death. That's what's coming to the shores of America, man. All these various things that I'm bringing out, that's going to lead to famine of food. If you ain't got no running water, if you ain't got no power, if it's a blackout, that's going to lead to famine of food. If the roads can't run, that means the trucks can't run. That means there's no food going to the stores. That's going to lead to what? People bugging the fuck out, man. It's going to get bad out here. And we keep telling you, Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you need to set your house in order. This is the time you need to get it right with the Lord, man. And stop putting off from day to day, because this shit is done. Ain't no bringing and build back better. Ain't no making America great again. Ain't no stimulus packet. Ain't nothing you can do to get this country back the way it was, man. This shit is done, man. This is the fall of Babylon the Great right before your eyes. It says, behold, famine, plague, tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourges in the amendment. And this is what the Lord is doing, man. This is what the Lord is doing. Famine, plague, and tribulation and anguish. The famine of food, the plagues, mass casualties is about to be taking place when they keep letting these sleeper cells loose, man. Which is going to lead to civil unrest, more so-called people taking matters in their own hand. That's going to lead to people, hey, shit, dog-eat-dog world, man. That's what's coming, man. You best believe it. And it says, but for all these things, they should not return. They should not turn from their wickedness or always be mindful of the scourges. And that's what you see. That's the mindset of these people. The people are not mindful of what's going on. They don't really think that it's going to get worse. They're not mindful of what these different attacks is taking place. They're not mindful of these different places collapsing financially, far as these different business shutting down. They're not mindful of none of these scourges in the plagues, man. That's why the Lord is going to constantly make it worse and worse, man. He's gonna put the clamps down on this place, man. Pressure, as Esau Edom call it, pressure from above, pressure from below. That's what's about to take place, man. The Lord about to shut this shit down, man. It says, behold, virtues shall be so cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in a good case. And that's the mindset of these people, because people in America have lived comfortable, man. They thought everything was good, but now you're seeing everything shutting down. Now you're seeing that this polar vortex could really lead to a lot of blackouts. Now you're seeing all these different attacks taking place that can lead to mass casualties, and people going to be very afraid. This is what's happening, man. And people think they was in a good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, the sword, the famine, and great confusion. All these various things I'm naming, that's what's going to take place, man. Lack of food, lack of resources, lack of supplies. That's going to be a famine. The sword, they're going to have boots on the ground. That's why he's creating all these different various things, scenarios taking place in different cities. So he's justified having the boots on the ground, man. Having drones in the air. He's trying to usher in the police state, man. That's what he's doing. Right in your face, man. And it says great confusion, because people going to be in a state of confusion, not knowing what the fuck is going on. They're not going to know what's going on, man, because they're not paying attention. That's why the Lord said he comes a thief in the night. This shit going to hit when these people at least expect it, because they worry about college football playoffs. They worry about the NBA. They worry about their celebrities. They worry about everything else that ain't got nothing to do with salvation. And this is going to catch their ass off guard. And like we always say, we were talking about you Negro, Latino, Native Americans, Hispanics. We don't give a damn about you heathen. This is the fall of the last reign of the heathen, man. But you nigga Latino Native Americans, you need to get your mind right, because the Lord is visiting this place, man. It says, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And that's what's coming, man. You best believe it, man. Police state, you best believe it. UN troops, sleeper cell, militia groups, various people taking matters in their own hand. That's what's coming to the shores of America. It's already here. It's already here, but the Lord's about to increase this flame, man. He's about to intensify the hell in this place, man, because you people are still in a state of comfort, man. You still at your basketball games, your football games. Y'all ain't seen shit yet. You ain't seen shit, man.
Right now. So let me go ahead and share with you the latest information coming out. And like I said, as we get more updates, I'll continue to keep you up to speed here on the channel, let you know everything that's going on. But let's take a look at the latest headlines so that way you can see it for yourself, what exactly is unfolding here. So as I mentioned, we're going to be taking a look at Senator John Kennedy, who is responding on Fox News as they ask, are we under the threat of potential attacks tonight in major U.S. cities? He says, I can't answer that. Also, the largest seizure of explosive devices in FBI history was found in a Virginia home, so we were able to avert potential disaster in Virginia. As we're hearing about this, I'm going to be sharing with you the article and the video footage. And take a look, as I mentioned, hostage situation in Las Vegas, heavy police presence on South Fremont Street hours after the Cybertruck explosion. There's actually video footage that's coming out of what is unfolding right now. And also, we are hearing that this is as a result of what is going on with that Cybertruck explosion out in front of Trump Hotel. And they are saying that they are now crediting Elon Musk for helping out with this. And the video footage is now coming out showing that this was not just a battery explosion, as some people speculated. This was a
And you best believe this is a psyop, man. It's no coincidence you have a Cybertruck taking place with an explosion in the front of the Trump hotel. Come on, man. We're not ignorant Satan devices, man. Come on, man. We can clearly see what the fuck's going on, man. We understand that hey, he has to help and do these various things. He know his time is running short. He see what's going on. You're seeing a lot of people as far as division. The people don't, even on the people that were voted for Trump, they upset because they see that Elon's taking over, man. They don't even see Trump out there speaking. They got Elon talking about the cyber and this and as far as technology and all the different things that he's going to be doing. But then he's basically taking over Trump. They saying basically just joking, talking about Elon's president. And that's a lot of so-called people upset about that. That's going to lead into division, man. And it says Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. That's why we keep warning you nigga Latino Americans. You need to be circumspect, man. be on your P's and Q's, man. Especially amongst the brotherhood here in these metropolitan areas, man. Salaki. But yeah, be circumspect because you see what's going on in these major cities. They setting up sleeper cells, man. A lot of shit moving sideways. And that's why you need to be circumspect concerning your walk, man. It says redeeming the time because the days are evil. Bad times are ahead. Nothing's good coming in here, man. Nothing's good is coming to America. All you've been hearing about is different various things that's going to lead to bad. Nothing good, man. It says, wherefore be not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Hey, that's having the spirit of discernment on you. Knowing what the will of the Lord is. The will of the Lord is to destroy America. The will of the Lord is to collapse the society, to usher in various different plagues concerning the sorrows that's coming to this place. The will of the Lord is not to revive Babylon the Great. And the Lord isn't going to revive Babylon the Great. The Lord is going to destroy this place. It's written. It's already written. It's already written, man. It's written that this place will be destroyed. As the Lord said, man, real quick. It was written from the foundation. Isaiah 46. And 10, and it says, declaring the end from the beginning. See, it was already written from the beginning, man. Declaring the end from the beginning, the ancient times of things that are not yet done. See, it's already written that this place was going to go out and the way it's going to go out. Why? Because Yahweh Shai has to get his kingdom, man. Yahweh Shai will rule, man. And this is the last of the heathen, man. This is the last of the heathen rule. He said, declaring the end from the beginning, the ancient times that things are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. So the will of the Lord is to destroy this place, man. That's why you got to understand what the will of the Lord is. The will of the Lord is to destroy Babylon the Great and usher in the kingdom of heaven through his beloved son, Yahweh Shai. That's what the will of the Lord is, not to keep this place going. This place is done. Let's play a little more of the video.
A full-on explosion. And from the footage I shared with you, as soon as this had come out earlier today, I thought to myself, there is no way that this is a battery explosion. It was massive, leaving plumes of smoke that were coming out, rattled the actual hotel, they said, set off the alarms. And take a look, Elon Musk said that we have now confirmed that the explosion was caused by a very large firework and or bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck, and it is unrelated to the vehicle itself. So he said this is not at the fault of the Cybertruck itself. All vehicle telemetry was positive at the time of the explosion. So we are hearing that this was due to a detonation. Now we are trying to see, Las Vegas police are looking to see if there is some sort of link between the Cybertruck blast and the New Orleans attack, trying to see if there's some sort of connection between the two that both unfolded today. Now, we are hearing, though, there is a connection. The FBI and the Sheriff's Department investigating Houston connection to the New Orleans attacks that took place, as we're hearing that the attacker actually came from Houston. We're hearing that he joined ISIS later on, became indoctrinated by their teachings, and decided that he and this group of other people wanted to go ahead and orchestrate.
This is why brothers got to be circumspect, man. Because we can clearly see how he's about to roll. He's about to try to link brothers to the various bullshit like this. That's why we have to be circumspect in our surroundings, man. Because we understand we're in those times, man. We're in those times with the persecution, the demonization, the slander, all of the bearing of false witness, all that shit is about to unfold. This is why we got to be circumspect concerning our walk. Because we can clearly see what's about to take place here in the latter days, man. It's about to get bad out here, man. That's why brothers got to stay on their P's and Q's, stay occupying yourself in these prophecies, and stay pushing. Because we can clearly see that Esau Edom is about to just let it all out, man. He know his time's running short. He's about to start letting these sleeper cells out and start doing various things, man. Because he don't got much time, man. Let's grab one more precept and I'll close it out. Like I said, I wasn't going to play the whole video, but hey, you see the channel, you can go watch it yourself. How he's getting in on these various attacks that's taking place here in Babylon, man. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 24. And it says, verse 25, and it says, and there should be signs in the suns and the moon and in the stars. And this is why you're seeing all these various chariot sightings and various solar eclipse and all these various things have been taking place throughout this year and the past years. Blood moons, all these various things, man. And it says, and upon earth the stress of nations with perplexities. And that's what you see. All these nations are stressed out. All these nations stressed out, wars on the table. You see what's going on in Gaza. You see what's going on in the world, man. You were living in the nothing but chaos going on globally, man, even throughout Babylon the Great, man. And it says the seas and waves roaring. It says man's hearts failing them for fear or for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. People are afraid, man. People are afraid. People are losing jobs. People see what's taking place as far as this collapse of the society, as far as the collapse of the dollar. They see what's going on as far as these different attacks. They see what's going on as far as World War III. They see the end of the shift of the petrodollar to digital. So a lot of things is taking place, man, which leaving in what? Civil unrest, sedition amongst men. So we're seeing people are afraid. People see the society as at its wit's end, man. And the main ones that's been telling you is the men of the Lord, man. The men of the Lord have been telling you this is Bible prophecy. This is the Lord plaguing this place. But you 2/3 niggas not circumspect. This is why when this shit hit, the Lord gonna catch you as a thief in the night and you gonna get caught up out here, man. And in the day that our securities that should be destroyed, you putting your trust in your money, your 401k, your job, your woman, your kids, everything you value is gonna get your ass destroyed because you're not putting your trust in the Lord, man. And it says the man's heart's failing for the fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth when the powers of heaven should be shaken. And this is what you're seeing. The Lord is shaking this shit up. Even these devils are afraid. This is why they fleeing and going to their bunkers and things, because they see their time is short, man. This is why they got their little puppets like Trump and Elon Musk, their little foot soldiers out there doing their bidding, because they know their time's short, man. They know they don't have much time, man, so they have to help and do these various things to help and push for this new world order, this fourth industrial age under the rule of Satan, man, and trying to usher in the MOTB system, man, because they know this shit is done, man. So, Abaratazal, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, just showing you we in those times, man. We clearing in the times where a lot of things is going to start getting turned up, and this is nothing but January the 1st. This is nothing but January the 1st, and it's already turned up, man. So what more so tomorrow and the weeks to come, man? That's why brothers got to be circumspect concerning your walk and really understand what you're involved in, because, hey, we can clearly see Revelation 12:12, the devil should come down with great wrath because he knows